I'm outside and I'm using 2.4 gigahertz internet. Live, as you can see, there is a forest fire in front of my house. Now, this probably too long of a stream, but I just wanted to kind of come on here and be like, hey, there's a forest fire in front of my house. Um, yeah, the Division of Forestry, they've been kind of back and forth. I've seen them. Um, there was a fire truck down there earlier. You can probably kind of see there's some people down there. Smoke's kind of crazy though. You can see this. I think this was a fire that started about 3-4 hours ago, and you can see it kind of continues even there too. Um, goes pretty much, but yeah, there's forest fire kind of going on right here. Wanted to hop on here and kind of stream for a little bit. Knowing that we got a little situation kind of going on here. That's what happens when you haven't had rain in a very, very long time. Has not rained here. I don't think since for about 2 weeks. I don't think it's rained here. So yeah, and this is the result when you have a dry spell, which has been going on for the last couple of weeks overall. This is what you get. You get the possibility of forest fires, and you get a careless person that probably does something stupid, like burning leaves or burning trash or something like that. And this is what happens. You get you get a forest fire. That's what happens. And the National Weather Service, they were talking about today that there were chances of forest fires today, and sure enough, well, they were right. They were right. There were some chances of forest fires today. You can see it right there. It's probably started. I'm gonna say it probably started about 2 p.m. somewhere around there. 1:30, 2 p.m. somewhere around there was when this started. And it's been going on for quite a while. In fact, it is spreading. In fact, this is actually bigger than what it was just even a couple hours ago. So I'd be a little afraid about what this could look like over the next couple of hours. But we do got I don't know who that is, but I think that's somebody to do with the forestry, the Division of Forestry over here. But yeah, we got a forest fire going on over here, boys. We got a forest fire going on over here. Uh, Kind of rare. I mean, it's not really rare because it is spring fire season here in West Virginia. But seeing a forest fire this close to your house is definitely kind of concerning. So yeah, let's see. Hurricanes 2026 is the Atlantic Basin. Will the 2026 season be like? How many systems will form in the El Nino phenomenon quite high in the Pacific? Um, I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I think the Atlantic is not gonna have that active of a season this year. Is there really 31 people in here? Is there actually 31 people watching the stream right now? That's crazy. But yeah, look, you can kind of see it up there too. It's pretty much it kind of starts right there, and then it kind of just goes up the mountain. As you can see, it goes up the mountain. I don't know how far it goes up the mountain, but it goes up the mountain quite a way. Cool forest. Yeah, it's Appalachia. Yeah, we love Appalachia. We love Appalachia. Watching from Kannapolis, North Carolina. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. There's fire. Yes, yes. Yeah, it's pretty bad right there. I'm going to be honest with you. Looking at it from right there, it looks kind of bad up there. Thankfully, it seems like the wind's kind of blowing upwards, kind of making it's kind of blowing this way, so that's kind of causing the fire to go up the mountain. But yeah, it's not ideal knowing you got a forest fire within probably 500 feet of your house. It's not necessarily the greatest thing ever. Is it good? Bad? With you, it's not good. By no means bad and terrible. I mean, I wouldn't say it's terrible because it's not necessarily affecting anybody's homes or anything like that. But I mean, the only issue I have about this is that over the if they don't get this contained, I don't know how they're going to get this contained. And it kind of looks like over there's a fire over there as well. So I don't know. when you have forest fire, when you have springtime, a bunch of leaves all around, dead leaves all around the place, left over from fall. This is what you get. You get a forest fire, and so that's what we've been getting here. How did the fire get there? I'm being honest with you. I really don't know how the fire started. I'm going to be. I believe there was a fire behind that house right there, or it may have even been right there. I don't even remember what house. It might have even been one of these houses right here. But there was a small fire over there, and then all of a sudden it just kind of became that. I'm sorry about the focusing issues. But yeah, it just kind of became that. And so that's. Are you okay? What's going on? I'm okay. It's just it's not anywhere. I mean, it's close, but it's not like threatening me. I live on this side of the hill. I don't live on that side of the hill. So thankfully, as of right now, there's no issues with that right now. But you never know. You never know. I have been seeing some. I have been seeing some like little leaves. Obviously getting scorched and coming over here. So that might be a little bit of an issue if we get any. Um, anything to try and start a fire over here. But thankfully, there hasn't been much of a concern over here. Like I said, I think the biggest concern was earlier whenever it was behind somebody's house. They were able to get some water onto it and be able to get a little bit of it out. But I mean, as you can see, it's pretty much went up this mountain, as you can see. So you're predicting 25 tropical storms in the Atlantic Pacific. No, I think the Atlantic's going to be kind of quiet this year, especially considering we're going to be getting potentially the strongest El Nino we've had in a century. I think it would probably be safe to say that we might be in for kind of a more quieter season this year for the Atlantic. Now the Pacific, I could see it being pretty active, but Atlantic, usually when you have big, big, strong El Ninos like that, super El Nino as they like to call it, I don't think it's really going to be a good thing for the Atlantic. I mean, it'd be good for it to try and reset the atmosphere, kind of. I mean, it's been all messed up over the last couple of years, but what is that? I don't even know what that is. I just heard a bunch of beater, beater, beater. I don't know. My phone is lagging. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about the lag. If any of you guys are getting any lag, I'm sorry about that. I'm outside of my house on 2.4 gigahertz internet, so it might be a little laggy. It might be a little laggy. So, but yeah, Armistice 2 can see a storm by Australia or somewhere. Yeah, I mean, I could probably see Armistice. I don't know where it would be at, but I could probably see the somewhere. I don't know. I'll probably not see it, but who knows? Yeah, this is what happens when you get a crazy idiot who probably didn't know what the heck he was doing, and he causes a forest fire. So there's going to be a big burn scar whenever this goes out, of course. But it'll be okay. Happens all the time. It's not you, it's my phone. Man. Yeah, this will probably still be going on. Probably tomorrow. Not gonna lie to you. I think this. I mean, it might be contained by tomorrow. It just depends on what they do. But judging by the looks of it, we might be looking at this for the next couple of days, at least. Just depends. Just depends. Thankfully, like I said, it's up in the hill. It's not really necessarily extremely near anybody's house, but it's a little concerning. It's a little concerning seeing this, especially considering the house is literally right there, and so that might be a little bit of an issue, of course. But sorry about that. It's just the neighbors next door. Got some tourists over there, trails and stuff. It's pretty popular around here. But yeah, we got a pretty decent forest fire over here. Pretty decent. A high pressure system's opening up, and that's going to cause a strong rain event for Puerto Rico. Regarding the weather conditions, the climatic conditions, the weather forecast for these days, yeah. First stream I've done on here in quite a while. I mean, it's been since probably since last hurricane season that I've actually done a live stream on this channel. I know. Look at that! Look at that big plume of smoke right there. Look at a big plume of smoke. But yeah, yeah. There you go. Look, now you can see people fighting the fire over there. Look there. There's somebody fighting the fire. Somebody fighting the fire over there. It looks like I saw a little water coming out of it. Saw a little water coming out, trying to fight the fire over. It looks like a little bit. Let's see. Hey, Caesar. Look at all these trail riders, Chad. Look at this. Yeah, these are trail riders. Big tourist attraction down through here is the trail riding. But look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It's pretty prominent. That's right there on that tree, right there. I think the biggest concern I'd be worried about would be the possibility of a tree catching on fire and maybe even, falling. But I don't know. I don't know. I mean, the wind's kind of, when it comes to a forest fire, you want the wind to be kind of going this way, right? You don't want it to be coming this way. You don't want it to be coming towards your house. But heavy rainfall. How old am I? I'm 20. I turned 20 in January, a couple months ago. I'm old. I'm an unk. Let's see. Heavy rainfall is expected Sunday afternoon and Monday. Rain possible Monday. What am I doing here? Streaming. That's what I'm doing. I'm streaming. I'm streaming on the Glorious Rainbow YouTube channel because there's a forest fire literally like within 500 feet from my house. So I was like, you know what? Let me grab the phone and let me just go and stream. Don't get hurt. Well, it's not anywhere near me. I'm right on this side of the hill. It's over there. Winter is over. Summer has arrived. The cold front is coming, and the frontal systems have already passed. New tornado seasons affecting the United States cancel every year. Yeah, it's going to look beautiful here over the next probably hour or so, because this will be it'll be getting dark out, and you'll probably start to see the big giant the lights from the fire. Basically, it's just gonna. I don't know. Like I'm not really I'm not like a forest guy, but look at that. Look at that. It looks like it's spreading up there. That don't look good. Looks like it's spreading up there. That does not look good. That does not look good. That does not look good whatsoever. Is there any bears in the forest? I'm sure there are. I wouldn't say near there, but there are definitely bears in the forest. I've actually ran into a bear once. Didn't get hurt, but I have had an encounter with a bear before. I don't know what's going on over there. I hear a big I don't know if they're just like getting ready to try to fight this fire a little bit or what. I don't know. Thankfully, I mean, the good thing about this is that we don't have big strong wind gusts, right? Like the best thing about this is that we're not seeing wind gusts like 40, 50 miles an hour or anything like that consistently, right? Like we're not even seeing 40, 50 mile an hour winds. Like if we were seeing this going on during that time frame, obviously it would be a huge issue. But thankfully, it's not too bad. It's still kind of bad because there's the conditions are still kind of ripe for fires. And well, you can see, where is this? My house in West Virginia. Yeah, in southern West Virginia. My house. Oh Lord. Yeah, that don't look too pretty up there, does it? That don't look too pretty up there. Look at that. Yeah, that don't look too pretty up there. We've already been live about 15 minutes. Let's see. It's cumulative 6 inches of rain. We probably need that much rain right now as it is. Being honest with you, they probably need a lot of that. A lot of that rain. I don't know who that is. Might just be a trail rider. No, it's somebody. I think they're going up there to try and fight the fire. I think that's what they're getting ready to do. I think they're going up there to fight the fire. It's gotten kind of bad. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, that looks scary right there. To be honest, that looks scary right there. You can see it. It's all the way up there. Man, what a shame, you know. What a shame. You hate to hear about forest fires, but sometimes it happens. I figured it was your house. I was wondering because we had a pretty big fire here in Nebraska not long ago. Just wondering where this one was. Yeah, this one's in West Virginia. There's I'm trying to speak kind of loud because you know obviously you can't really hear too well because of everybody on the road. But this ain't the only fire, by the way. A couple miles up the road, there's a fire on top of a mountain. Thankfully, it's on a mountain and not as close as what this is. But this is definitely becoming a pretty pretty scary thing up there because keep in mind there's trails up there. People ride on these trails every single day, and I'd be a little worried that somebody gets trapped up there. You know, that'd be my big issue with all this. Looks like there's I don't know if that's a fire over there. Like what is that? Y'all know what that is? Is that a fire or is that a light? What is that? It's like a fire over there. It's like there's another fire over there or something. It's like it's burning just like all this. There's like a little light over there. I don't know if that's a fire or if that's starting or if it's something else. I don't know. Who's my favorite Avenger? Can I say Spider-Man? Can I say my favorite Avenger, Spider-Man? Because he's technically an Avenger. Nah, I'm gonna say the Hulk. I'm gonna say the Hulk. The Hulk is probably my favorite Avenger. I guess it literally goes up the mountain. Like that's kind of crazy. Literally goes up the mountain. I know Amethyst or whatever it's called, that spaceship, I know it's going to be splashing down here over the next 10, 15 minutes. I know that's going to be going on. Y'all going to be watching some of that? I don't know if I'll be streaming that long. I mean, I might, but I doubt it. But, and we got a pretty interesting situation going on with this fire right here, of course, though. It's really prominent up there. Yeah, so I think I'll just go ahead and wrap it up here. Just wanted to kind of come on here for a few minutes or a little longer than that. It's been about 20 minutes since I went live, and just kind of look at the fire. You know, that's been kind of going on here, and it looks like there might be something up there too. I don't know where it is. Right there, you see it. So yeah, this will be something I'll try to update everybody on over the next several hours. I might do another stream here a little bit. Who knows? But yeah. Thank you all for coming out, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, everybody. Woo!